What's going on, guys? Today we are going to be taking a look at Team Leakless here, which was released in 2009, a part of the Piston Cup Nights theme series, whatever. This is DB43 here, of course, as always, back with another Diecast review. These team sets were amazing back then. I remember when I used to see them in the stores. I never bought them because they never amused me, but they definitely do amuse me nowadays, so I've been getting most of them online. I only need two more, which are Team Octane, not Team Octane again, my bad, Team Nitro 8 and Team Bumper Dave, and unfortunately those two are pretty expensive, one of the more expensive team sets that they released, so hopefully I can get it 1 year, but I'm happy to get another one to my collection, which is Team Leakless, a very classic sponsor, as it is the sponsor to Claude Scruggs, who was one of the first background Piston Cup racers to be released, if not the first, along with Aiken Axler. So this team is definitely nice, and I'm very happy to complete the team finally. I got this online recently, not really for any special occasion. I just got it because I had the money and I really wanted this team set, so I decided to purchase it. It wasn't that expensive. I say like around $30, I'd say. Nonetheless, so let's go right into the overview of the packaging, and then we'll review all of them loose, shall we? So as you guys see, we have Team Leakless on the white little tag ticket thing right there. That was like kind of the way that they did it back in 2009. Like all the names were on like this ticket in some multiple colors, and I did like that. I feel like it was very unique. This pack was exclusive of Target back in the day. Piston Cup Nights, Leakless, Warning Choking Hazard, the World of Cars logo, and of course an art of the racer of the sponsor, Claude Scruggs. On the back, you can see Team Dinoco, Team Chick Hicks, which I both already reviewed both of these already, and Team Leakless as well. And I do have all of these team sets, so I'm very happy about that. Collect them all, and the World of Cars logo. Alright guys, so enough talking, let's unbox Team Leakless here. So I am back, we have Team Leakless here completely out of the package. All of them look really well. Leakless has always been one of my favorite Piston Cup sponsors, just because it's really classical. It's definitely one of those classics. Definitely one of my favorite sponsors. I'm very happy it returned in Cars 3. Nonetheless, though, let's go right into this review. Starting with the pitties, we're going to start off with Stacy first, as she is the only pitty from this team set that was also available as a single. The short and wide Leakless pitty is only available in this team set, so that is a good excuse. Anyway, let's go right into this. So as you guys see, Stacy here, yeah, it is Stacy, so this is a girl, not a boy. You can see that she has a nice, happy, passionate expression on her face with the blue eyes. She also has flat eyelids with the black outline around the windshield, gray forks as well, and it looks like she has a mouth plate, unfortunately. Even the pitties have mouth plates, even though you can barely tell it. But you can tell like her mouth is a separate piece from the main metal body. They did a lot of mouth plates back then. Leakless adult drip pans on the black cap right here. I always like these. I feel like it's a nice little addition to the pitties, and I like how it's black. It gives it a nice contrast. I feel like I wouldn't like it as if it was like completely yellow. I feel like the black gives it a nice contrast. We have the black outline on the gray windows, the Leakless logo on the side, which is slanted on both sides. I actually thought that this was like an error at first, like a misplacement of the decal, but it's supposed to be like that, and I guess I kind of like it too. And we have the yellow wheels as well. And the base, which is held by two rivets, and we have the coating on the bottom. Really nice. I think Stacy was released in 2009 and 2008 as a single. I know definitely 2008, but I'm not really that sure on 2009. I think she was. I don't remember. I'm going to have to look that up. But I do know that she was released as a single, so she's not really only released in this box set. But these other two pitties are, starting with the short pitty here, who is unnamed. Stacy is the only pitty that was named. This one is unnamed, so we do not know this guy's name. I doubt we ever will, unfortunately. Not unless he gets a re-release, which is possible this year, but I honestly personally doubt it. And anyway, let's go right into this. We have the happy expression, which is different from Stacy's, which I do like. And I think this is a male, actually, since I'm just gonna say it's a male, and that wide pitty as well as a male. We have the blue eyes with the black outline on the windshield. Obviously, his model is he's still a pitty, but he's a different model. He's very short compared to Stacy here. He's kind of like imagine like this. Like imagine like you squeeze this one together, and then obviously it gets longer. That's what basically Stacy here is. I kind of like to think Stacy have like a squished up version of this one, and I feel like that's how you would get this model pitty right here. I can definitely see the resemblance if you think about it. And of course, it also has the Leakless logos on both sides. Pretty much all the pitties are the same except for the expression changes and the obviously model. Here's the wide pitty, which I don't know if this one's my favorite or Stacy is. I don't know. I think this one might be my favorite because I really do like the model. It's very different. Like, these two are similar. This one is, like, definitely, like, the most different out of all three of them. We have the blue eyes right there with the flat eyelids and basically all that good stuff. He definitely has a lot more room, honestly, on the side for a Leakless logo, although they do keep it the same size. And on the cap right here is very small compared to these. And it's actually very shorter as well. It's a lot less thin. And the back is obviously bigger than the other ones as well. He seems to have these little, like, I don't know exactly what these things are. I guess it's like places that on their model bodies to carry tools and stuff like that. And we have a black base there, of course, with the coating. And he's also held by 2 rivets. And there's expression, by the way. I forgot to show his expression. He looks happy. I couldn't tell what his expression is for a second because the force kind of blocked the mouth, but you can kind of see the smirk right there. So he is happy. All of them look to be very happy to be racing or working for Team Leakless. So let's get on to the crew chief here. And now, Earl Filter, yes, he is named Earl Filter. I'm glad that he received a name, because some of the crew chiefs actually didn't receive a name. I don't believe so. Like, a couple of them, but this one did get named Earl Filter. I do like that name. I feel like it's very unique. Anyway, let's go right into him. As you guys see, he definitely has like he has like that sort of expression that a crew chief, I guess, would make when they're talking to the racer on the track, telling them what would be the right move to do. Like, you can kind of see that in his expression, like he's talking to Claude Scruggs, telling him what to do right, so he can possibly win the Piston Cup or the race in general. We have Leakless adult drip pants on the hood right there, on the sides. And yes, he does have a license plate, which, if we can look closely, does read, and if the camera can focus, 49643. I'm not sure if any other crew chief has the same license plate as him, but let's cross our fingers that they don't. I do not know, since I don't really pay attention to the license plates, but I do know that Mattel tends to reuse license plates a lot because they like to be lazy. So, I don't know. Maybe this one is unique. Hopefully it is unique. That would definitely be more accurate. We have the headlights right there. Of course, he also has a mouth plate. And I actually don't think Earl Filter here has been released in a while, actually. I don't think he's been released since, like, 2010. So that was kind of strange. We have the grill right there with the silver outlining around it, if you can kind of see that. The black outlining, he does have flat eyelids with brown eyes. And now, I think I just noticed something. All the pitties have blue eyes except for this one right here. So you have 2 brown eyes and 2 blue eyes. So that's kind of cool. And of course, these aren't really too exciting. But here's just the tires. They are inaccurate with the 2 reasons, because they have the hole where a pitty would be able to stab their fork into the tire. That would deflate it, so that wouldn't work. And also, it doesn't have the light year text. Although it is the right color, I guess I can't really complain about that. This one's the exact same as that one. And of course, here's the toolbox with nothing really too exciting. Just has the Leakless logo with the silver drawer laying on the background. It does not have like working wheels, but you can still move it around and whatnot. Let me know in the comment section down below which is your favorite team member of Team Leakless from this box set. We have the crew chief, tall pitty, short pitty, and wide pitty. So let's bring in Team Leakless real quick. Let me move the camera back to you guys to see Claude Scruggs in the middle right here. Obviously the Leakless racer, and he did receive a hauler as well. So Leakless was one of the very few Piston Cup teams from Cars 1 that was able to have a release of every single team member. Not all the teams were that lucky. Some teams did actually get team members, but they didn't have like the full complete team. In order to have a complete team, you need to have the racer, the crew chief, 3 pitties with the wide model, short model, and the tall model, and the hauler. That counts for a full complete team, and Leakless was able to accomplish that. They all look amazing together, and they all do match pretty well. So I hope everyone did watch and enjoy this video. Thank you guys so much for crazy support recently. Hopefully we can get the next gen Leakless soon, because he is really like the last main Leakless team member that we need. Because we have Brian Sparks, who's the Cars 3 Leakless stock car. And once we have the next gen, we have every single Leakless racer. So hope everyone did watch and enjoy this video. Thank you guys so much for crazy support recently. I'll see you guys all next time in the next video. Peace out.